insert the live link. So where do I grab that from?
Hang on one second.
So if we go here.
Click on that.
Okay.
Got the link right there.
Is that the link that we grab, or do we grab this?
No, you grab that.
We do? Because I thought they were having issues with that.
It's that one over there.
Okay. Well then, let's go to here.
Is that who you can notify or anything?
No, I think it just notifies anyone that has a
The app.
thing on there. And then this is app chat.
It's the old app chat. It's not the new one.
So then I gotta go. Oh,
You just have to go back to what you had. Where you see YouTube. Go back to the Triple Diamond's house one.
so I just click here, and then here's the chat,
Mm-hmm.
and then for you to see YouTube chat,
You're gonna have to.
won't that be on the normal restream? Right
Yeah.
here. There. Okay. Awesome. And then now, oh, I see your chat. Hey, what's up, dude?
What's up, dude?
What's going on?
No, people want to see it. We just don't have it. Should be popping up here. Just not. There it is.
All right, perfect.
Yep.
Now we'll just see if anyone hops in here at 10 a.m. Huh? All right. We have so many cases behind us. All right, so if you guys, if anyone hops in here, just throw up some comments. This is probably something that we will try and start doing, or I'll try and start doing. More or less just for you guys, if you guys have questions on stuff, new products coming out, you know, the app stuff, what we're doing as a business, different things that TDS like has noticed in the market, grading, consignment, like all of that kind of stuff. This is going to be a good place to kind of hop in and ask questions.
That's not good enough.
All right, so we'll give her a few minutes and see if people kind of get notifications and maybe hop in here. If you do hop in, please throw up a comment, whether it's on the app or on YouTube. When you do, we had some really crazy stuff. We had some really crazy stuff yesterday, last night. we hit a hot box on our very first box of Topps Chrome Update Hobby. So every single pack in that box had an autograph card, which is just wild. Like, what a crazy thing to have happen. So that was pretty darn cool to see. And then we pulled an orange Paul Skeens auto. Same case. Like, that's just wild. So I think today I'm going to open up another thing here. We'll go to the app and we'll see kind of what we have planned. So it looks like we have a 5-box ingrained half case break. We have a 6-box case of Topps Chrome. We have the hit draft for Flawless. There's 6 spots left on the hit draft for Flawless. And then we also have that 4-box half case of Jumbo, which is getting pretty close to being full. We have Gilded dropping in 52 minutes. I don't know about you guys, but Gilded is one of my favorite products of the year. Always a really good one. We'll probably end up getting another Delight case. I think we have more Delight, so we could probably run another Delight case. I'll do some investigating on that. I know people have been last night asked about randoms. What's up, Big Kahuna? Hello, hello. Some people last night were asking about randoms. We will get a nice random team mixer posted today. I believe I have some Cosmic and some Topps Chrome Sapphire coming in. Obviously, Update. So the plan is to use the Cosmic and the Update and the Topps Chrome Sapphire as kind of, 1 box or 2 boxes in here or there. Don't really plan to do personals with that stuff. We plan to use it for mixers. What's up, Michael? What's up? Got a hunch? It's a little early for the drinking Q&A, isn't it? Troy, these guys are encouraging me. They're encouraging me to do naughty things. I might need a beatbox. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, what's up, guys? So yeah, we were just kind of, this is really just an open forum. What's up, Emil? This is really just an open forum, so anyone that has questions on stuff, new products coming up, grading, eBay, the app. I know we're taking notes for the app, so if you guys have suggestions, like, we want to hear all of that feedback. That feedback is going to be very, very good for us to tweak things, make things better for you guys. Shots and 101s. Oh, man. That's hilarious, Ryan. Yeah, that's awesome. Oh, yeah. Also, we have a really faithful group of people that watch us on YouTube. I think that you guys are going to really enjoy kind of getting into the app more and using the chat feature on the app. The reason being is when you're on the app and we have, a break that we're trying to fill. If you're on YouTube, you're going to have to, get off of YouTube, open the app, go and buy a spot, where instead, if you're on the app, there's an open breaks tab that you can select. You're still watching the video and you can scroll and see, what's open and then buy a spot there. Yeah, and then so Michael, yes, basically we used to run all of our breaks through our website. This is like a big website redesign, essentially, and then it's also a standalone app that you can have on your phone. So the app is going to progressively get better and better. So the longer that we're on there, the more features that we're going to be rolling out. We do restream the app onto YouTube. Also, you can watch live just on the app. It should be the main video when you go to the live or to the app homepage. Yeah, that's right. You can so you can toggle from the chat to open breaks. It's right there, which just makes it a little bit easier for you when you're trying to, grab a team. We post a break on the app while we're live. You don't even have to leave the video. You can just toggle right over to the open breaks and grab a spot. Michael, that's great. Happy to hear that. And it's going to keep getting better. Also, so like one of the cool features I think on the app is the notifications, guys. So you can custom tailor your notifications to what you like. If you go to your account, let's see, I'll pull up mine. So I think if I go to the main here, all right. And this might be, all right, so here, these breakers like their camera a little bit lower than when I broke. I like it up a little bit like this. Okay, so here I am. Right now I have the app pulled up. This is the home page. So as you can see, the live video is right here. If I clicked on here and I go into the chat, so here's the chat so far this morning. You can click on open breaks, and look at that. There's all the open breaks right there at your fingertips, guys. So you could click in here, go and grab your team. Right now we have the close button on the ingrained hockey. That's a new feature that we didn't have before. It automatically gives you a discount. So if you did the close, you'd save $70.64. And you'd also get double reward points for closing that break. So we're going to go back to the main page here. Anytime you want to go back to the main page, you can just click the triple diamond icon up top here. Account is going to be down here. So I can click on account, and from here I can do notification settings. And I can turn on, I like baseball, so I'm going to turn baseball on. I like basketball, I'm going to turn basketball on. Combat, football. Maybe I don't want combat because I don't buy into those breaks. I like hockey and I love Pokemon. Rewards drops. You probably want to have the rewards drop on, because when we do reward drops, that's where you're able to use your points that you're earning on the app. And then I like Star Wars. I personally am not the hugest soccer fan or collector. I like soccer. I just don't really collect soccer cards. So I just added all those to me. I can go and look at credits. I have 0 credits right now. I can look at my diamond rewards. I have 1,607 diamond rewards available to me. So what the diamond rewards are going to be is we will do like special reward drops. We might even do reward drops for break credit. Is there a way to integrate Smile rewards into diamond rewards? So if you would like to use your Smile rewards, what we're doing now is you just let us know if you want to transfer it over. We can just transfer the Smile rewards right into break credit on the app. When you have app credits, no matter what purchase you make, like you click on a purchase, if you have more app credits than what that purchase is going to be, it's going to use up that entire amount. You'll still have the leftover credit that you have on the app, but like there's not an option to save those break credits when you have them. It just automatically uses them on your next purchase. So if you have like hundreds of dollars worth of rewards on Smile, but you want to kind of save some of them, but you want to use some, my suggestion would be like, hey, I'd like to just transfer over $30 worth of the rewards, and we can do that for you at any time. It's super easy to do that. So that was a good question. couple other things like we haven't done or played around with this yet, and we probably won't until next week or later. Is there is a random drafted team break. So basically when you buy a spot, you rank the teams from 1 to 30, or if it's a baseball break, you would rank them in which order you would prefer. So like, let's say Yankees are the most valuable team. They'll all, as soon as you buy that spot, the teams will already be in order from ascending value. So like the number one team will still be number one, and it'll go all the way down to the cheapest team at the bottom in the 30 spot. You can then reorder them in which way you prefer. So let's say you're a Twins fan, big Twins fan, but Twins are like 15th on the list in terms of value. But you prefer the Twins over, 5 through 14. So you move the Twins up into the 5th slot. Well, you may get the 12th pick in the draft, and you may move all the way up and get your 5th preferred team in the Minnesota Twins if no one else ranked them higher before you. So essentially, it's just kind of a fun way to maybe, you value certain teams more than what they're priced. So you're going to have a better chance of landing teams that you prefer over teams that you don't on a random break. So that's going to be a really fun thing that we're going to be playing with. We haven't done it yet. This is kind of our launch week. So we're sticking to pick your teams. We're going to do some random team breaks. Yeah, Gorilla, we're getting super fancy over here. Super fancy. But yeah, we're gonna be doing some random team breaks. We'll get some stuff like that posted today for you guys. Some of the notes that we had gotten, which we're going to try and address. Can't see teams on the live feed. That is, if you are watching on YouTube right now, we didn't have a column for that, but we can definitely make that happen. Let's see here. We may end up, because like when you're on the app, and it would work on YouTube as well. When we have a break, we can pull those teams up, but it doesn't fit on the entire screen. So we may end up doing a ticker, a slow ticker, where it just goes, up and down, kind of showing those team names. Alerts when the break starts. That is a workaround. So the people that the app was first developed for, they didn't do continuous live streams like we do. So we are working through that, trying to make sure that you guys are getting those push notifications on each. Yeah, and that's another reason, again, while like watching on the app is going to be really good for you guys, just because you'll see that something's live, but we're gonna figure that stuff out. People said can see orders but not teams. So I think there's a way to see that in your history tab. Again, I bought a team, so I'll have to go and look and see if it's in my history tab. Gorilla, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. The cool part is, like, you guys are really on this journey with us, so when you guys notice things, or there's things that you like, things that you don't like, things that you would like to see changed, like, having you guys let us know about those things is going to be the way that we can help make them better. So it's really important. We want your honest opinions as we kind of continue to, push forward with the app.
So you can just show like the open brakes, if you're on the app, you always just click.
Yeah, I went through that on my phone and kind of showed them how all that works. If you're a person that just doesn't like notifications either, and you don't want notifications on anything, but there's a brake that you will want to be notified on, you can even get all the way down to where you can just hit the little bell icon on the individual brake, and you'll get notified for that one. Let's say you don't like hockey, but there's a product that comes out that you guys like. You can just toggle that bell on, and when you toggle that bell on, that's going to give you a notification when that drops. And that's another cool part of what we're doing. Let's see if we flip back here to main. So here's that little bell icon. So I can click that. So now I have notifications turned on for that specific brake. So when that one goes live, I'm going to get a notification for it. We have Gilded coming. So I'm going to turn on a notification for Gilded. Topps Gilded Baseball is one of my all-time favorite products. So I turn that on. I just turned on the baseball notifications in general on my phone, so I should be getting notifications anyways for those. But if you're someone that doesn't have those turned on, you can individually do it. So when this drops live on the app in 37 minutes, I'll get a push notification saying, hey, Gilded Baseball is available. One of the cool things too, let's just click into here. So as you guys are aware, on our website before, if we dropped a break on the website and you went and you grabbed that team, and then you have to go through the checkout, and sometimes you get all the way to the end of the checkout and it would say, hey, the team's been sold. Here, I want to grab, let's say, the Boston Red Sox. So I just clicked on here. Now look at up top. Beat the buzzer. Spots release when the clock runs out. So you have 5 minutes. When you select a team, you have 5 minutes now to complete that checkout. No one else can grab that team because you have that team selected. So after 5 minutes, that team would become available for someone else to get. I like that in the sense that if you have a quick pay or you don't have a quick pay, you're not losing out on a team because you couldn't get your payment done fast enough. Everyone has 5 minutes to complete their payment. I'm going to put that back. So they say unavailable. That's the other thing. When it says sold, they're sold. When it says unavailable like this, that means that they're not sold. So if you see a team pop up as unavailable, there's the potential that the person that selected that team does not end up completing their checkout, and that team would then become available again. So there's a couple of different things that are different from what we used to have. Let's see here. Will you have an option for grading submissions on the app? So that's definitely something that we've talked about. We do have a meeting with another software company on grading. Just for full transparency, I don't know that we're going to use it or not. Just depends on kind of what the details are, but the software for that is pretty cool. You guys get notified every step of the way. You'll get to see your grades when the cards are graded at PSA before they ever ship back to us. So it's pretty interesting. We just have to figure out the finer details on that. Definitely would be an upgrade from what we currently do now. Also, guys, any questions that you do have, if you've popped in here and you're watching, they don't have to be app related. You can ask about a product. You can ask about what we're doing in the future. There's a lot of stuff happening here at Triple Diamond that I think is going to make customers excited. For one, it's going to increase our customer service to you guys. So, we're working diligently on a lot of different things that I think are going to make us the best card shop in the nation. If you're out there and you got a question, fire it. Let's go. I probably will continue this for another 5 or 10 minutes unless we start getting a bunch of questions rolling. We should be having a day shift breaker coming in pretty soon. We'll get that live event posted. And I love the questions that you guys did ask. This is probably something that we'll plan to do once a week. And maybe like after the weekend, maybe we'll do another one. I think I'm going to be going to North Dakota for Thanksgiving for a couple days. But maybe I could do one like Wednesday morning. We could schedule another Q&A. We've been taking some of your guys' feedback. We're writing it down. When we talk with like the app developers, we might be able to get some answers and clarifications on some of these things that we're taking in as feedback. So hopefully we'll have maybe a couple answers to cross off the list this upcoming week. All right. Well, anyways, I'm not seeing any new messages roll through. Appreciate you guys. This, like I said, we're going to try and do this more frequently. We'll play with the times. Maybe it makes sense to do it, in the evening. Can we sync the app chat into the YouTube feed? That is something that we do have written down on the list. Short answer, not right now. I'm not saying that it's not something that can be done, but it can't be done right now. I think that what you're going to see is over the upcoming probably couple months, you're going to see probably a lot of the people shift from YouTube over to the app. I don't necessarily want to reveal why, but there is a couple really cool features that are going to be rolling out probably after Christmas time. And I think that's going to kind of push people more over to the app to communicate. So we'll probably drop that news here soon. But yeah, I think majority of people are probably going to start kind of watching on the app live. Can you open a store in Rapids so not to drive so far? Coon Rapids? Gorilla. That would be awesome. I have some friends that have some stores up that way, so I don't know that it would make a whole lot of sense for us to open one up there, unfortunately. Tops is pretty particular on protecting its stores that have direct accounts. So when you see us opening up different stores, it's usually in an area that's under covered. So like we're going to Philly. That's our second store, and that's a couple weeks away probably from opening. There's like a 25-mile radius around that store where there's no other card shops. So that's going to be really nice for there. Need to get the app loaded to the Roku store. That's it. Okay, that's a great thing. I'm going to write that down. I like that. And you can still watch on YouTube. And maybe there's a way that maybe there'll be a way that we can actually have the app chat, feed onto the screen. there's some things that we can do probably. So we'll look into that. So now you can buy from the site only on the new page. Yes, so personals will still be sold on the website for the time being. Brake spots will be through the app, Sheldon. Yeah, Gorilla. Those guys are really good friends of ours. They're a great shop. I don't know if you've been in there to check them out, but they're a great store. Does anyone else have any questions? Sheldon, I think that once you start kind of using the app, you're going to like it. I'm not sure if you have created an account on there. I would suggest for anyone that is creating an account on the app, you can use the same email, login, etc. that you have on the website. It is a separate thing, but to not get confused, if you use the same login stuff, that'll be helpful for you. And then if you're local and you want to do local pickup here in store, what we've been asking people to do is put LP and then do your username. That's really just for the sorting team in the back. They see the LP, they know that you're local pickup. Obviously, we know most of you local pickup people by your names, so it's not make or break having the LP in there, but it would help so that way they don't accidentally ship something out if you wanted to pick your cards up in store. And you can change that very easily under your account settings. What's up, the plumber? What's going on? What's going on? I don't know if we've told you guys this either, but we are also opening up a third store, and that's going to be in Fargo, North Dakota. So I don't know if there's anyone that's up that direction, but we will be opening up a third store in Fargo. All that store build-out stuff's kind of happening this upcoming week/the week after. So we plan to have that store hopefully open before Christmas. And Tarek's store in Philly, that one's getting really close too. That's quite a bit further along in the process than the Fargo store. So he could be open as early as next week. Awesome. So I'm going to start working this kind of into my schedule. Thanks, plumber. I'm going to start working this into my schedule where I can go live. And if you guys have any questions and stuff like that, like this is going to be a great place for us to hang out. Still haven't heard Cleveland? Browns fan, dude, we got to make Cleveland a reality. Cleveland would be cool. Philly's not too far from Cleveland. Yeah, the Philly store, I've just started getting some pictures. We're going to be posting some content about the Philly store. It honestly, it looks beautiful. So for as much as it's costed, it better look nice. You guys can give Tarek a hard time about that. He's in the chat right now. But yeah, no, it's going to be really, really awesome. Cleveland. I feel like there's a few stores in Cleveland. I know. I think like Card Collector 2 is out in Ohio. One of one sports cards I think is in Ohio. There's quite a few shops out that way. I mean, they're not TDS, of course, but I used to live out in Ohio, so I've got a lot of love for Ohio. Cool. Well, thank you guys very much. Just make mental notes when you have questions that come up. You guys obviously know you can always ask us in store if you come into the store, or online, in different various ways to reach us on our messaging and chats. Or ask the breakers. The breakers have direct contact with all of us, so they can always get the answer for you as well. But we'll plan these Q&As. Just make it part of our weekly routine. That way, if you guys have any questions on stuff, we can actually sit down, talk about it live. So cool. Appreciate you guys. Daytime breaker, day shift breaker will be in here soon, and we're gonna get rolling. 22 minutes until Gilded drops on the app. Let me see. I'm not sure if we have the prices loaded. I'll have to double check into that. So I'm gonna look into that now. Gilded's one of my favorite products, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. Thanks, guys.